Wer will denn da schon wieder was von uns? Aber erstmal holen wir uns hier Mögliches. Den Kristall. Ja. Mit dem, wenn es möglich ist.
Time to go.
Ah.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Wind Strider.
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion. Hold the line.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Die sind doch schneller kaputt, als man glaubt. Noch zurecht. Hilft oder nicht?
One with nature.
Allow me. Covenant of the deep.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Mensch, Bini.
Brings a smile to my face.
Die Schallfalle klappert wie Stabsunteroffizier Anton alter Großmutter war beim Schnarchen. Sie funktioniert nicht richtig. Wie wäre es, sie Babuschka-Maschine zu nennen? Wahrscheinlich wegen der Strahlung, die Kristalle selbst und der Wirkung der schwarzen Materie. Es gibt keine Ersatzteile, um die Babuschka zu reparieren, also muss sie zerlegt werden. Entschuldige, meine alte Frau, wir werden hier vorerst unsere Lager aufschlagen, um uns zu versorgen. Scheint, dass du uns jemand von der nicht weit entfernten Höhe aus beobachtet und wir sahen einen unnatürlichen Lichtblitz. Handelt es sich wie um ein Fernrohr oder gar ein Musketenfernrohr? Wir müssen so schnell wie möglich weiter. Babuschka.
Time to go.
Na. Sieht zwar interessant aus, wie ist halt nicht.
The wind knows me.
Das ist ja nur noch da hinten. Ich hätte ja, ja. Da hatten wir irgendwie gerade Probleme gehabt.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Yes. Okay, nur noch der hier.
Time to go.
Jetzt kommt wieder ein Monster, das ziemlich stark aussieht, ja. Oh.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Gerade, er könnte ein bisschen stärker sein.
Rest and rebuild.
Burn!
Illusion shattered.
Ach nö.
Shine down.
Ach, komm schon.
Allow me. Torrent, bring refuge.
Eis wäre halt jetzt nicht schlecht, aber haben wir gerade nicht.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Naja, es klappt schon irgendwie. ist nicht stark, er ist nervig.
Windstrider.
Halt Ausdauer. Schau, die Kristalle. Hust, hust, schön. Uff, so ist es besser. Die Luft ist plötzlich viel frischer. Sie singen vorweg und trommelte einen Weg für uns frei. Oh, du bist furchterregend. Es ist wie, heißt das Wort, es ist wie Geistesabwesen vor dem Tod. Geistesklarheit vor dem Tod, Paimon. Oh ja, klar, immer alle auf Paimon. Übrigens, Geisterklarheit vor dem Tod wird nicht auf diese Weise verwendet. Sollten wir uns nicht mehr Sorgen um Ziquion machen? Haha, schon gut. Es war wahrscheinlich nur eine unangenehme Reaktion. Es mag ein bisschen beängstigend wirken, aber es ist nichts. Nimm es bitte nicht zu ernst. Genau wie gewöhnliche Menschen, die zum ersten Mal extrem hohe Berge besteigen, aufgrund der dünnen Luft, unweigerlichen Ohnmacht fallen oder in extrem tiefe Meeren, wo beide Lungen keine Luft bekommen. Das sind alles kleine Probleme, alles Schwierigkeiten, die Abenteuer überwinden müssen. Das ist in Ordnung, wirklich. Was für ein kleines Problem bei dir klingt, ist furchtbar. Fehlt dir wirklich nicht? Komm uns auch nicht so nahe, wenn wir kämpfen. Du bist schon krank. Damit habe ich kein Problem. Bitte unterschätzt mich nicht. Abenteuer zu sein ist ein solcher Beruf, der mit der Gefahr befreundet ist und vor dem Tod begleitet wird. Wir werden ohne Angst vor dem Tod und Gefahr geboren. Also Hust, das ist nichts, nur eine Kleinigkeit. Oh, von was für schrecklichen Dingen redest du da? Es ist nichts. Bitte mach dir keine Sorgen um mich, Hust. Du bist noch nicht sehr weit gekommen und schon redest du Unsinn. Ja, wir reden über zwei verschiedene Dinge. Gib auf und geh zurück auf den Boden, um dich auszuruhen. Bitte, Hust, hör mir zu, es ist ein und dasselbe, nicht zwei Dinge. Was ich jetzt erlebe, ist ja nur ein kleiner Rückschlag und ich kann ihn überwinden. Die Umgebung hier ist nicht rauer als die ist Mare Givares. Bitte lach mich nicht aus, aber ich glaube nicht, dass ich Stanley in Sachen Abenteuer viel unterlegen bin. Das können normale Menschen aus Fleisch und Blut wie ich sicherlich das gleiche erreichen wie die erfahrenen Abenteuer, solange wir die Zähne zusammenbeißen. Dann glaube ich und daran werde ich festhalten und ich werde mein Bestes tun, um euch runterzuziehen. Möchte für dich fragen, ob du schon einmal so unwohl gefühlt hast, als du diesen schwarzen, schleimigen, stinkenden Dingern ausgesetzt warst. In der Art nicht sehr schlimm. Spiel es nicht herunter, sag uns die Wahrheit. Ja, aber wie dieses Mal muss ich es einfach eine Weile aushalten. Es ist keine große Sache. War es dir doch so etwas wie der König des Herunterspielens? Oder willst du wissen, ob du nicht umkommst, wenn du dem Zeug so lange ausgesetzt bist? Du musst zurückgehen und dich ausruhen. Ich kann nicht zurückgehen. Die Kunde geht offensichtlich gerade erst los. Ich will uns nicht aufhalten. Die anderen Leute brauchen dich, um ihnen in den Weg zu weisen. Ja, richtig, die Yukili und die anderen brauchen dich immer noch, um sie zu führen. Wenn du allein in die Tiefe rennst, wer wird ihnen in den Weg weisen? Bitte sag ihnen, welche Gefahren auf sie lauern. Aber, keine Sorge, uns wird es gut gehen. Gut, ich verstehe. Hast du das wirklich verstanden? Ja, ich gehe zum Lager und führe sie durch einen sicheren Weg, der frei von schwarzem Schlamm ist und suche einen sicheren Weg in die Tiefe. Tut mir leid, ich war zu eigensinnig. Ich halte es besser dein Versprechen und halte dich von gefährlichen Orten fern. Na gut, ich verstehe. Ich werde die Anweisungen befolgen. Das ist die richtige Einstellung, Ether. Los geht's. Das rote ist wie das Ziel von gefunden hat. War ihn noch tiefer? Ja gut. Tiefer geht's bald nicht mehr.
What the? It's a city?
Eine Stadt? Ja, eine Stadt. War auch nicht mit gerechnet, dass hier noch eine Stadt ist.
A whole city that's floating in the air. Upside down?
Ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll.
Look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
Die entweihte Statue.
Yes, that's it. It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
Dainslef.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
Ich habe viele Fragen.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
Was war das für ein
That
Portal?
much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
Du hast dich nicht mit meiner Schwester getroffen?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Wer hat das Zwielicht?
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Kanria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards. when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Sounds like your sister was right.
Was ist die Geschichte zwischen dir und meiner
We were
Schwester?
travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
Das Ende der Reise?
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Ich vertraue dir momentan.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Also das nicht mal wirklich verseucht hier.
I follow the wind.
Uff. Sag mir nicht, du willst da rein.
A fateful offering. Time to go.
Was auch immer das ist, sieht nicht gut aus.
One with nature. Time to go.
Herz. Oh.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Wind strider.
Oh, ist ja schnell weg.
A fateful offering.
Da hinten.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean, you know something about this?
As it happens, I do.
Wegen der auf den Kopf stehenden
It's
Stadt.
understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
Das heißt also,
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
bin mir nicht sicher.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
Diese Hilichurle sind also wirklich
The
von...
curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Wie schon wieder?
The wind knows me.
Illusion shattered!
As one with wind and cloud.
Hold the line! Billowing surge! What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Conria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Vielleicht hat er dich erkannt.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Time to go.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Zeit für ein Rätsel.
Don't waste your time.
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Wurde diese auf den Kopf gestellte Stadt von Kanria gebaut?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa, Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Ach nö. Vor allen Dingen. War doch ein Kristall. Hier wird zumindest ein, dass hier irgendwie einer war. Da. Ach, keine Ahnung. Vor allem, wie viel haben wir? Interessiert mich gerade eigentlich auch. Wir haben genug, also wir könnten upgraden. Aber jetzt ist die Story halt so interessant.
I follow the wind.
Komm.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Into the wind. Torn to oblivion.
Verdict is...
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Jo, hier können wir.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Nicht wirklich das Problem.
Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hold on. I think they...
Ah! They're coming! Quick! Get them!
Aber so klar.
Rest and rebuild!
There is no escape. Ha!
Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go.
Whew. That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide. Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh.
Sie bereiten sich auf ihr Ende
They
vor.
have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them? Ah, more of them are closing in!
Lass uns versuchen, den Kampf zu vermeiden.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Kanria. Run.
Die reden also nicht mit uns.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.